I'm Tony Stark. You're Peter Parker. I'm Iron Man. You're Spiderman. I'm that older male in your life. That confident, kind of arrogant, almost annoying if he wasn't charming, older male in your life. Isn't that so valuable to have? To have someone like that in your life, to have someone like me in your life, someone that you're willing to spend 20 minutes a day with, as we talk about ultimately hair loss. 20 minutes a day of your life. Now, don't turn this around. Don't make it seem like, oh, well, Nick, you're the one doing these videos. You're the one spending 20 minutes of your life. You're the one that's obsessed with hair loss. No, no, I moved past that. Tony Stark. Do you think Tony Stark cares about stuff like that? No, sure, he's still got a good head of hair. And just about to turn 50 or however old. If you Google it, it says he's supposed to be 49 on the movies. And the only reason I'm really even having this good a hair day is because I was wearing I'll call it a fedora, but I'm sure there's a better technical version of this and it just kind of matted down. And with confidence, I throw it. Don't even look over there. I don't even look over there because I don't care. I'm so confident in that. Let me share this with you. This was the first time where I received an instant message on my Instagram account. And the person, this all started just today. It says, hey, you have the YouTube channel, right? I said, yeah. He said, thanks, man. Your videos made me realize that male pattern baldness is no big deal. To which I replied, and some of you can't handle what I'm about to say. And so it's not for you. If you can't handle it, it's not for you. It's for the people who can't handle it. I replied, so glad I could help. I think it says a lot about your maturity level that you are able to get to that point. End quote. Now I'm going to throw the phone with full confidence. Did it land on a pillow or on a brick wall? I don't know. It's not something I'm worried about. What I'm more focused on is really putting it out there, how our relationship works. I'm your mentor. I want you to think about this right now. Think about who in your life mentors you on something like this. Can you name one person? No, what I'm not asking you about is how is your relationship with your father? That's not it, because my guess is you're not spending 20 minutes a day talking to anyone about your hair loss. In particular, someone who is actually feeding you hope every day. Truth, hope, and no fluff. When have I ever cared about making you feel good about yourself? I mean, I'm encouraging, but as far as your feelings, can I be so honest just to say I don't care about your feelings? What good are feelings? When you get as mature in your manhood as I am, feelings have no bearings on reality anymore. I see them as ways to control weak people, and the way they let themselves be controlled. They let other people control their emotions. They allow themselves to be insulted and hurt. It hurt my feelings. I don't like the way you said that. What did you mean by that? It's all emotional. Way beyond that for me. Now, you can't say I've always been this way. In fact, I haven't been this way that long. Age 34, just 2 years ago. I've only been this way for 2 solid years. Coincidentally or not, it was when I started making YouTube videos. I think there was something about the magic of that, of realizing now I have what it takes to be an effective YouTuber. But even 3 years ago at 33, I wasn't ready for this. I still let people control my emotions and insult me. I let them do that. And I'm now convinced more than ever, you're one of two things. You're either A, someone who allows other people to affect your emotions, whose comments about your hair, including yourself in the mirror, talking bad to yourself, affect your emotions. You're either that, or you're the second thing. You're like me. You're like that guy who Instagrammed me. You're able to reach that level of maturity quicker than most people to realize, you know what? I am focusing on hair loss as if that's the thing to be worried about. There's a lot of other stuff, and that's the stuff that matters. That's the stuff that Tony Stark worries about, and that's the stuff that I worry about. I can't say that I really worry about it, because to worry means to be consumed with something that you can't ultimately control. And I believe I'm able to control a lot of things, because I'm able to think differently than most people. I think that most people that watch this channel think of hair loss as the end, whereas I see it as the beginning. It's the beginning of this part of your manhood where you come alive, and you thought, oh, no, that's no big deal. Sorry, but I'm going to do a tiny little spoiler on the Spider-Man Homecoming movie. See, with Spider-Man, the plot of the movie was him trying to prove that he was worthy to become an Avenger. And Tony Stark said, what Spider-Man said to Tony Stark, he said, without this suit, I'm nothing. And basically Tony Stark implied that, well, then you're not cut out to be the Avengers if you're nothing without the suit. So throughout the movie, Spider-Man finds himself in this one event that he has to overcome before he can earn his status and earn the suit and earn the invitation to become the Avengers. I just feel that this whole process, this whole mentorship that we've got going on is like Tony Stark and Spider-Man. See, the thing is this, I didn't reach that level of maturity and confidence until I was 34. Now, like Tony Stark, it's safe if you want to call me a jerk, arrogant, conceited. I'm okay with that because, again, no one can insult me or hurt my emotions in any way, right? But there's so much value in getting to that point in your life. There are men that are older than me that still haven't reached that point. For me, that was one of the most valuable things about life, was to get to that point. And what I hope to do, my ultimate agenda here, is to get you to that point sooner. I didn't have any one person helping me get there so quickly. But I don't care how old you are. Are you 15? Are you 20? Are you 25? Are you 40? I don't care how old you are. My goal is to get you to that point sooner. I'm your mentor. Who else in your life spends 20 minutes a day of their life talking to you to help get you through this? And to point out the fundamental issue is not about your hair. It's getting you to that point where you don't worry about things you can't control like this. And you find out what your identity as a man really is about. I'm your mentor. There's no other mentor in your life like me. You're free to leave at any time. And some of you honestly just aren't cut out for this. You're not going to become an Avenger. For some of you, it'll take a couple more years, and that's fine. I'm happy to be here for you. This isn't about me. This is about you. It's never been about my hair loss. It's always been about your hair loss and what you can gain even from your hair loss. I'm Tony Stark. You're Peter Parker. I'm Iron Man. You're Spider-Man. I'm your mentor. And I'm here to help you if you let me. I'm not necessarily nice. I don't make you feel good. But I am here to help you.